What if you could look over my shoulder and see the exact DMs that took me from getting 0 replies to landing a $1,500 client in just 48 hours. Seriously, 2 years ago, I was probably right where you are right now, scrolling, sending messages right into the void and hearing nothing back. And I was really frustrated. My confidence was shot, and if I'm being honest, I was even a little desperate. But then I had one conversation that changed everything for me. And today I'm pulling back the curtain on every single message in that conversation, both the good ones and the bad ones and the straight up rejections I got. And this is real, so I'm not gatekeeping anything. First, picture this. It's Tuesday night, that familiar end of the day dread is creeping in. I'd spent the week trying to get my freelance career off the ground with absolutely nothing to show for it. My account was becoming a running joke and the self-doubt was deafening. I was just staring at the screen, feeling totally stuck and thinking maybe this whole freelancing thing isn't for me. So I basically had two choices. I could give up and just crawl back to following that regular 9-to-5 path which I just couldn't stand, or I could actually get serious. And guess what I chose? I chose to get serious. I gave myself a 7-day deadline to land one client. So then Wednesday morning, the 7-day timer officially starts, and my game plan wasn't about sending out 100 messages. It was about being precise. And that's the most important choice I made. I wasn't going to be that person spamming a generic "hey, I can help you" message, because that's just a fast track to getting ignored. Instead, I spent the first 2 hours of that day just doing research. I hunted for businesses that I was generally into, and more importantly, businesses where I could spot a clear problem I could solve. Because if you can't solve a problem, then why are you even reaching out to them? Why would they care? So as a video editor, I was looking for brands with a decent social media game, but video content that was either inconsistent or just poorly edited. And after I had my list of 10 solid prospects, I started writing my outreach messages. Every single one was unique to that one person. And let me tell you, the reactions started rolling in almost straight away. So here's the first one, we can call them Prospect A, and here's the message I sent. Hey name, you saw the latest video on Instagram about the new product launch. The story was great, but I noticed the audio was a bit inconsistent and the cuts felt jarring. A cleaner edit could really help your message land with more impact. Have you considered working with an editor to polish these? The response came back in under an hour and the client just sent me, no thanks, very good. That's it. The conversation over, and did its thing? Of course it did. And it's easy to see that and think, well, I suck, or maybe I should give up. But Rejections is just data. This told me that my message was still too much about myself and what I do, so I needed to pivot. So then there was Prospect B. I sent almost the same message, I think, and they answered with, hey, thanks for reaching out, interesting point, can you send me your portfolio? And that one message showed me that I had a chance. I shot over my link to my best work and then total crickets. Total radio silence. And I followed up 24 hours later with just a simple message and still nothing. I just got ghosted. And this is probably the most frustrating part about doing outreach and this whole process. You get your hopes up and then poof, they are gone. And the secret is to not take it personally. People are busy and your message just isn't their top priority. So you just have to accept it and move on. It was the end of the day and I was so ready to just skip this whole 7-day challenge and call it a failure. But I had one more prospect left on my list, and let's call them the client. I almost didn't even message them. I was just tired of feeling rejected and not even getting answers, but I pushed myself into writing that one last message. And this time I tried something totally different. Instead of just pointing out what was wrong, I offered a solution completely for free. And this is the exact message I sent. Hey name, really liked how you used customer stories in your latest launch, especially the testimonial you shared recently. I re-edited that clip into a 15-second ad style version as a free sample. Then I sent the video link. And you see how that's different? Because I wasn't just asking for a thing. I wasn't saying hire me. I was saying I already did some work for you because I love your brand and I want to show how I can help you or what I can do. I led with a gift. I hit send and went to bed fully expecting to wake up to another reaction or just total silence. But the next morning, I woke up to a notification, and it was them. Wow, love this offer. We will check out the video and reply soon. This was the first generally positive response I got then. It was the turning point. The strategy of giving value before asking for anything in return. It actually worked. But now this is where it gets good, because I'm going to pull back the curtains and show the entire back and forth conversation that led to the $1,500 deal. So take out your notebooks and start taking notes. The most important part I did was that I waited. I didn't immediately jump into, so can I have the job? I let the work speak for itself. And this might be the hardest part for some of you. You want to see results quick, you want to get responses quick, but that just doesn't work for most people. But 4 hours later, they got back to me. My team and I just watched this video. We are seriously impressed. This is far better than what our internal team has been producing. It's exactly the kind of energy we've been trying to capture. This is incredibly useful. And this is your green light. They've now seen your value, so it's time to gently steer the conversation toward a job. But don't leap straight into the sale, because that won't work. You ask questions and let them speak and learn about their pain points. Glad you like it. I noticed you have a lot of user-generated content. Is editing it all a major bottleneck for your team right now? Here, I'm diagnosing their pain. I'm shifting from a random guy who made a video for you to a strategic partner who gets your business. Then they got back to me with, a bottleneck is an understatement. We have hours of customer footage that we don't have the time or expertise to turn into usable assets. It's a huge missed opportunity for us. And now I have their pain point. Now I can position myself as the perfect solution to their problem. So I sent, well, if you're open to it, I could take that entire process off your team's hands, and we could do it on a project basis or a monthly retainer if you need ongoing help. Notice here, I gave them options, project or retainer. And this frames me as a professional, not just some random guy who's looking for a quick gig or a one-off project. I want an ongoing project or an ongoing offer. And then they got back to me with, that's exactly what we need. We're in the middle of a big push for the next quarter, and we need a batch of videos ready to go. What would a project for, say, 5 finalized video ads from our raw footage look like? They asked for the price. This is the moment of truth. You can't get scared here and lowball it. I know most people do it or write something like, well, what's your budget? And either way, it will be much lower than you can really charge. So I'd done my research here. I knew what 5 high quality video ads were worth to a brand like this, and I anchored my price high, but I made sure to justify it. For a package of 5 fully edited social video ads, the project investment would be $1,500. You'd have all the final videos delivered within 2 weeks, ready for your big quarterly push. I didn't just say $1,500, I called it a project investment. I spelled out everything they were getting and tied it directly to their goal. I made it sound like a complete professional service. I hit send. I was completely terrified that they would laugh me out of the chat or just ignore me like usual, but the little typed notes appeared and then they disappeared. But then 10 minutes later, a new message. That's perfectly within our budget. The 2-week timeline is also ideal. How do we get started? And if I'm being honest, I just stared at the screen. I must have read it maybe 10 times. So I pulled myself together and I sent over the simple contract and my payment info, and later it all happened. The notification I've been dreaming of popped up. A strike payment of $1,500. I did it from $0 to $1,500 client in under 48 hours. You may be asking why this worked. Because this wasn't luck, it was a strategy. And if you want to try this yourself, here are the 3 big takeaways. First, give value before you ask for anything. My first 9 messages failed because I was asking for their time, their attention, and their consideration. The one that worked was the one where I gave something first. That free sample video wasn't a trick. It was a genuine gift that showed what I could do for them. It made it easy and risk-free for them to say yes. Then second, sell the solution and not the service. I didn't just sell video editing, I sold them a solution to their problem, the bottleneck that was wasting their time and losing them opportunities. I sold them the result they wanted, a steady stream of social content for their big marketing push. Always frame your work or your offer around the results it gets for the client, because it makes the investment more realistic. Then third, I priced based on value and not your fear. I was truly terrified to quote $1,500 because that's a lot of money, but I knew those 5 videos could generate way more for that brand in revenue for them. So I priced my service based on the value it would bring into their business and not my own insecurity or the hours I would spend on it. So that's really everything. If you want to see more breakdowns like this one or even deeper breakdowns and get your hands on the scripts I'm using, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to see exactly how I landed my first 1K client, you can watch it here. And remember, don't just watch, take action.